decisions which this budget has announced.
Sir, please allow me to ask just two quick questions based on your long answer. One is, you said that India has diversified its sources from 27 to 41 countries now. Does that include Venezuela? Because US President has made that announcement just earlier in the morning. And two, you mentioned the fact that India is the stabilizer of the global energy market. Are you suggesting that as the fourth largest exporter of energy, we could be supplying to nations which are otherwise sort of making geopolitical statements targeting India?
Well, first of all, let me say, Abhishek, that I'm glad you asked this question on Venezuela, because I should like to say that we have a long-standing, old, traditional relationship with Venezuela. It's very long. By the way, you are referring to one statement made by President Trump today, or which has been carried today. Our Prime Minister had a telephone conversation with Her Excellency Delcy Rodríguez on the 30th. There was a delegation from Venezuela in Goa for the India Energy Week from 27th to 30th. Now, this is nothing new. We've had a long-standing relationship of buying oil from them. Our refineries, at least 2 or 3 that I know, are particularly configured to deal with that heavy oil which Venezuela produces. And we have been buying from Venezuela earlier also. In fact, I have $1 billion stuck there. So we were buying earlier when it came into those sanctions, etc. Now, Venezuela has large reserves. I mean, they were estimated at 300 billion barrels at one stage, but they're only producing 1 million barrels a day, partly because there has not been much investment there. But if Venezuelan production goes on, and India has been traditionally buying, and we are going to buy more, it's good news for India. It's very good news. Insofar as exporting, look, we export largely to known destinations. For instance, we export to Brazil. We buy crude from Brazil, and we export diesel and petroleum products. By the way, targeting ko chhodiye, we are buying $15 billion of energy from the United States. You know, these market knows about these conditions. So we are today the 5th largest exporter in the world. And when our refining capacity increases, my understanding is that some of the small tin pot refineries will close down. There will be 3 or 4 major global refining centers. India will be one of them. So the India energy story is a good one. And I think budgets like this, not only this year, but over the years, you know, the energy sector has been receiving very high priority. Now, every budget cannot deal with every sector. I applaud the capital expenditure. I applaud the decarbonization. I applaud the other decisions when you have high-speed rail connections, when you have work on, city economic region, when you go to tier 2, tier 3 cities, all energy is being taken up. But the most important thing which people tend to miss, there is a 20-year tax holiday for data. If you set up an AI cloud here in India and it also services Indian things, there's no tax on it. I mean, this is going to have very far-reaching economic benefits for the Indian data system. Now, data is crucial. Data, as somebody told me, is the new oil. I come across all kinds of description. This is a very, very welcome development.
Thank you so much, sir. Pranav, my business editor, has a question for you, sir.
Mr. Puri, now that you rightly said that we've diversified enough, do you think we are in a